you saw someone getting literally almost killed, beaten to death.
I was on my way to work one morning, and I look over, and there's these two guys with a baseball bat, and they got another guy down on the ground, and they are just beating him literally to death. So I quickly drove around the other cars that were in front of me and went and jumped out of my truck and ran and tackled this guy. And the baseball bat fell out, and his partner got it and picked it up and threatened to kill both of us if we didn't get off of his partner that had been swinging that bat. But there were enough people had come around at that point that they backed off a little bit. We called the cops, called an ambulance. Ambulance came. They literally had to cut this man's pants off of him because his legs were broken. So the cops came, they arrested him. I reached out to you to let you know what had happened, that we got to do something about this crime, and asked you for you to tell me, when are these guys going to be in jail for how long and so on. Within hours, they were released from jail after trying to kill a guy and after threatening to kill me. How in the world does that happen in this state? How does that happen? Who's making that happen?
Randy, I know exactly why this is happening, and this is happening all over the state. So the Arnold Tool Assessment is a checklist that judges have to do. And if they can't get it done, they have to release them. We're probably one of the only few states in the whole United States that have this type of requirement. We can no longer have our police officers arrest somebody and then a few hours later they're released back onto the street. That has to stop. This is basically catch and release. That needs to be stopped. And as governor, I'm going to do that. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Metro Police Department, which is basically state police officers. They're going to be working various cities throughout New Mexico. And that way there, you won't have to wait, like in your case, 45 minutes before an officer shows up. They're here to help our local police and sheriff's offices. Paid for by the Ken Gallegos Miyagashima for Governor Committee, LLC, Lester Frank CPA Treasurer. I'm Ken Miyagashima, and I approve this message.